do have two public hearings. Today is January 12th, 2026. Welcome, everyone. We have two public hearings, so we will begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Ed, could you lead us in the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. We've got to take the roll first. Come on, stay in your lane. Okay. All right. Can we take the roll, please?
Certainly. Richard Casey, attorney.
Present.
Patrick Halpin.
Present.
Juan Leon.
Present.
Julianne Nolan. Present. Gerald O'Neill.
Present.
Frank Santos.
Present.
Daniel Chuchin.
Present.
Edward Wynn.
Present.
Okay. Do we have a quorum?
Yes.
Okay. We have a quorum. All right. First public hearing.
Yes. That would be job number 23-38. AVBX Group, LLC. Location northeast corner of Wellwood Avenue and Gear Avenue, Lindenhurst.
Okay. Thank you. I understand we need a motion to adjourn. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Is it on? All right.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Hold on. Let's get Matt's. Is it on? Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It is. Go ahead. There you go. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's correct, Mr. Chairman. We have an adjournment letter, communication number 1 from the applicant. They are requesting an adjournment, and if acceptable to the board, we would recommend an adjournment to a date certain of March 2nd, 2026.
Okay, I need a motion by Jerry to adjourn, March 7th, okay. Second by Julianne.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned, it's approved. The meeting is adjourned to March 7th, okay.
Okay, the second one, job 25-23A, Garachi Stone Gallery, location northeast corner of New Highway and Dubon Court in Farmingdale.
Okay, who's here on behalf of the applicant?
I'm the engineer on the project, sir, Christopher LeBate.
So did you fill out a, okay, good, thank you. Please proceed.
Yes, they're not signed in, but I also have the architect present and the applicant.
Well, if he's going to be speaking, he has to sign it.
Right now, we don't know if they're going to speak, and
All
would
right.
you like them?
All right, well,
So
make sure you don't leave
just
without signing it, so we have everything. But please proceed.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board.
I'm sorry, you're not an attorney, correct?
No, I'm not an attorney.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, please proceed.
Okay. Again, my name is Christopher LeBate of the firm Lab Crew Engineering.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
forgot to do something.
That's okay.
Before you begin, I have to read this statement before any public hearing. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in the connection of the application are null and void. I'm sorry, please proceed.
Okay. Again, my name is Christopher LeBate of the firm Lab Crew Engineering, residing at 460 Hawkins Avenue in Ronkonkoma. This project is located on a 0.73 acre property with an existing dilapidated dwelling that is to be removed. And we are proposing a 12,213 square foot industrial building to be constructed with site improvements. From aerials, I believe this is one or the last dwelling in this industrial area. This site is surrounded on all sides by industrial uses, making this a perfect location for this use. This building will be used as a wholesale stone gallery, which exhibits natural stone to the design community and the stone fabrication community. It will be strictly wholesale by appointment. It will be family-owned and operated by the applicant with just 4 employees, including himself. On the site, there will be no work, meaning no stone cutting performed on this site, just display. The materials will be cut to order in Brooklyn and trucked out to site for the pickup. The building will mostly be displayed with a showroom area with a small 230 square foot apartment on the office on the second floor and a small storage basement. The site improvements required for the site are standard, as in landscaping, paving, lighting, drainage, and road improvements, all meeting the town requirements with sign-off from engineering.
Hold on for a second, Matt, do we have the site plan? Okay. Okay, please proceed.
Okay. The site improvements required for this project are standard and meet all the requirements. We do have engineering and highway sign-off, but we do require 3 variances from the ZBA for lot area, parking requirements, and a setback, which we'll file for pending this board's decision. The existing 2 curb cuts on site will be removed and replaced with 2 proposed curb cuts, one on New Highway and the other on DuPont Court. Lyro has already signed off on their comments. There were town comments from December 3rd, which we did not resubmit due to the timeframe of the board meeting being scheduled so fast. We had gotten comments on the 3rd, but spoken with staff, and we had this board scheduled, but with the holidays and everything, we didn't want to resubmit and confuse the board at all. So I will address the comments from the
Please.
3rd. There was really basically just 2 comments. The rest of it was very standard. One of them was about the dumpster pickup. So this will be clearly labeled. It is in the upper left-hand corner on sheet 6 on detail 2. I don't know if you want to bring it up on the screen, but it was clearly asked to be labeled a little quicker.
Okay, hold on,
Yes,
hold
that
on.
one right
Give
there, sir.
Give Matt a moment to catch up with you. Okay, there you go.
Okay. So those will be labeled more clear, but it is that first one in the upper left corner there.
Okay.
The SU truck turnaround will be more clearly shown. It is very close on the drawings with the parking stalls for a turnaround on site, but with delivery time scheduling and a skilled driver and the parking, this will not be an issue, and we will demonstrate it on the next set of plans that will be submitted. We've been working with planning staff and traffic engineers to meet town code requirements with applications into the Health Department and DPW on this project. They're all conditionally approved pending town approvals. We have reviewed the town's memorandum dated January 7th and have no issues with any of them. We feel that this is a very straightforward application looking to build a business that will be family-owned with more than 35 years' experience. At this time, I'd like to answer any questions that the board may have.
Okay, are there any questions? All right, Juan?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With regards to the parking variance, how many parking spots are there now, and how many are you required to have?
22 is provided, 33 is proposed. Excuse me, 33 is required, 22 are proposed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Are there any other questions, Julianne? The memo, oh, thank you. All right, thank you very much. As you know, the Planning Department issued a memorandum. I'm sorry, that is me. I apologize. Okay. Turn this off. The Planning Commissioner, Denise Graziano, issued a memorandum regarding this application on January 7th. There are a series of conditions and covenants and restrictions. Has your client had the opportunity to review these? And
Yes, he has.
are there any issues that you have regarding any part of this memo that you want to bring to the attention of the board?
No, there's not.
There's not, okay. So let's get back to the parking. I heard you say that the appointments will be by, that people will visit the showroom by appointment. Is that
That's
correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to be you have to get a variance from the zoning board regarding the parking?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. So just so we're clear, I noticed that what will be the hours on which this operation will be?
9 to 5?
9 to 5, okay. All right, and as you said, people are just not going to be wandering in there.
Correct,
They'll come
sir.
in by appointment.
Wholesale only, by appointment.
And wholesale only?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Very good, thank you. Any other questions? No? All right, let's take a look at this. Talk to us about what we're looking at right here.
If you like, if it's about the architecture, I'll ask the architect to step
Oh,
up.
that would even be better.
Okay.
Okay, where is the architect?
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board.
Thank you.
Raymond.
So you got to speak directly into that microphone, if you don't mind.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Raymond Caliendo, Art of Form Architectural Services, PLLC.
Okay, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, please proceed.
The building is intended to be approximately 30 feet in height. It is, as mentioned, 12,213 square feet in size. It'll be sheathed in stone. It's a dark stone finish, 30 feet high, combination stone and glass. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, any questions about that? It's going to be a very attractive addition to that part of New Highway,
Yes,
based on that rendering.
we feel so.
That's for
we
sure,
feel so
yeah.
too, sir.
And so you talk to me about how did you characterize the stone? What type of not the material, but is this? You said it's a sheathing. Is that what you said?
It's a stone. It'll be a stone sheathing over a skeleton frame.
Okay. All right. Very good. Any questions?
Make sure he signs in.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Make sure he signs in when it's done.
Sign his name. He didn't sign in yet.
Oh, you didn't sign your card. Oh, you have it up there.
This card?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to do it right now. But
Yeah, I
you
didn't
better do
si-
it before you leave.
I didn't
otherwise you're
sign
not
it
getting
yet.
out of here. Okay. Are there any other questions? No. Okay. Is there anything else you want to? What do you have there?
Oh, no, these are just the plans. I'm just the project manager.
Oh, okay. Does anybody have any other questions? No? Okay. But
Okay.
don't leave without filling out and give it to Matt.
I will.
Thank you. You can take that clipboard with you and sit down. All right. Is there anyone from the public that would like to address the board regarding this application? No? Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We're not done
Okay.
yet. No,
I
we
thought
don't
we were
need you.
done.
I have to get a motion, so this is
Oh,
approved.
go ahead, sir.
Okay, I'm going to request a motion from the board to close the hearing and to reserve decision. Can I have a motion? Motion by Frank, second by Dan. Second. All in favor? Okay, the public hearing is now closed. The decision will be reserved in order for us to review any other issues that may come up or if there are any open site plan issues. The record will remain open for written comments. For anyone to follow up on the status of the application or to submit additional comments, you can contact the planning department in a number of different ways. In person, planning is located on the west wing of Town Hall. Application documents and plans are available for inspection between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 or by phone, 631-957-3103, or by email planningcomments@townofbablinny.gov. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Get home
Thank you.
safe.
You too.
Take care. All right, let's go to our next informational. I'm sorry, just give it to Matt. Thanks very much. And I'm really looking forward to seeing that beautiful showroom. And I'll call for an appointment just to see what it looks like inside. I'm sure it's going to be very much inside. Very much. Okay. No. And I said I'll call for an appointment so I can see what's inside. I'm sure it's going to be every bit as beautiful. Pardon me?
Come to Brooklyn, come see us a little bit in advance.
It's okay. Well, people don't realize that Brooklyn is part of Long Island. These Long Island people, Nassau, stuff like they think Brooklyn is the city. And remember, the Battle of Long Island, which was an important battle of Revolutionary War, it was fought in Brooklyn Heights. I didn't know that. Well, now you know. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you for what you do.
No bridge to Brooklyn, right?
That's right. Okay. So we have an informational hearing. Do you want to call the hearing?
Certainly. Job 25-46A, Winters 19, Nancy LLC. Location on Nancy Street and Edison Avenue, West Babylon.
All right. You could say they're proposing to demolish an existing building and to construct a 2,800 square foot. 28,000.
800.
Yeah, 28,800. A pre-engineered transfer station. All right, who's here on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, my name is Michelle Pfeifenberger, and this evening I'm representing Winters 19 Nancy LLC. I am an attorney. I'm representing the owner of the property located at 19 Nancy Street, West Babylon, New York. The previous counsel of record was Mr. Mark Cuthbertson, and you might know that he was recently appointed as a Suffolk County Supreme Court judge. So now I'm handling the matter for our client. Nice to meet you.
Okay, hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
Is there a memo regarding this application?
Yes.
Well, I'm just trying to find it in my packet. No, you have it? All right. Yeah, as you know, there are a series of conditions and as well as some this application. Have you had the opportunity to review this with your client?
I have had the opportunity.
Okay,
And
are
Mr.
there any objections, any concerns, anything that they would like to bring, you would like to bring on their behalf to our attention regarding any of the covenants and restrictions or conditions outlined?
Yes, Mr. Kempe's going to address, I think, one of, yes, he's going to address that in his presentation.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. As you know, our client operated a transfer station at this location, and the transfer station was destroyed by a fire and deemed irreparable. In September of 2025, we submitted an application to this board requesting permission to demolish the existing building and construct basically an in-kind replacement transfer station. The proposed project includes a 28,800 square foot pre-engineered transfer station and a 720 square foot scale house and employee trailer. Your office has sent us a list of questions and requests for further information on October 15, 2025. Kempe Engineering, who is here tonight, has since provided comprehensive responses, written responses to your offices, and they have responded to all the requested items and will address open ones this evening. Our goal in this application is simply to replace the former building with an in-kind building replacement and to continue the same business operations on that location. The only notable difference outlined in our response is that the new building will require a height of 44 feet 6 inches, which is an increase from the previously approved 35 feet. And this is to accommodate what we call a clear span design building, which means the building will have no interior columns, which is the sole reason for the change. We intend to apply for this variance as soon as possible. All other variances and use permits are currently in place. And I wanted to introduce basically the main speaker this evening, but our whole team that's here. We have Mr. Jay Kaplan, who's in charge of environmental protection and construction for waste management. Mr. Peter Casserly from Bay Village Consultants, Inc., consultant to Winters, Nancy 19 LLC. We have Mr. Eugene Kempe. Mr. Kempe has already registered to speak this evening. As you know, he's from Kemper Engineering, who's our consulting engineer. We also have Stephen Kempe from Kempe Engineering here as well. Mr. George Bateman is here. He's the Senior District Manager for the Allied Transfer Stations for Waste Management, and Don Schaefer, the Manager of our Public Affairs. And at this point, unless you have further questions for me, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Kempe.
Please. Sir, come on up.
Thank you.
Sir, please state your name and address. for the
Eugene
record.
G. Kemp, Eugene Kempe, PE, Kempe Engineering, 1569 East Beecher Hill Road, Owego, New York.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Please proceed.
As was mentioned by our attorney, we're replacing the fire damaged building in kind with a new pre-engineered building, clear span building, as all basically the only site improvements that will be done are really repairs to the existing site, which would be repairing about 4,000 square feet of concrete pavement along the Otis Street property line, replacing curbs full length on Nancy Street and Otis Street, and any curb repair and turning repairs. Also, new repair and replacement of fences, landscaping, buffer materials that have been damaged by the fire, damaged by the use of the property, and have deteriorated over years just by being as it was pointed out, there was slight changes from the original construction, approved construction of the expanded building that was approved by the board and the town in 2008, 2009. The total area of the building and site coverage has reduced slightly due to the removal of a mezzanine from the transfer station building, even though the scale house has increased slightly from being 680 square feet to 720 square feet due to manufacturing requirements of the modular building. To address the issue that Mr. Chairman, that you raised about the covenants and restrictions, yes, we do have one issue. That issue is the hours of material receipt, which is, I assume, was the standard requirements from industrial facilities in the town, which do not mirror transfer station operations. The trucks are on routes at 5 o'clock in the morning, so we had previously had that we have an exception to. We would need 5 o'clock in the morning as a starting point, because that's the nature of the operations, and would really request that the board and the town consider just maintaining the existing covenants and restrictions that were applied with the special permit that the town has granted in the last renewal for the operation of the transfer station back in 2023. The other issue that I want to address is there's been issues about including a refuge enclosure on the site. We've asked for relief from that due to the fact that this is a municipal solid waste transfer station. All the refuge that would be generated would just go on the pile, so there's really no need. And in the 25 years that I've been working with Winter Brothers in West Babylon, in the town of Babylon, we have never supplied a refuge enclosure, and the town has always granted relief due to the nature of their business. So we would request that relief also. That pretty much. I have any questions from the board, I'd be very happy to answer.
Are there any questions by the board members? Jerry? Yeah, let's take a look at the.
Okay. The nature of this business can very often lead to offensive odors. What do you have now? What did you have before?
What we had before was a interior odor control system consisting of ceiling-mounted spray system over the tipping area, which will be maintained, which will be installed as under this application. Plus they originally had Hisbolon with the smaller building, the original building, which was the 16,000 square feet northern building. They had a Hisbolon system around the doors, but when the reason the building was expanded was for to deal with the odor complaints.
What is a Hisbolon system?
It's a system that sprays a odor counteractant. It's just instead of a head, it's a pipe system.
Okay.
And also there'll be upblast ventilation fans, which are required in all municipal solid waste transfer stations by the DEC. Okay. And we are expanding. The original building had 2. We're now expanding that to 6.
Okay. Now, you had a fire there. What are you going to do about not having another one?
Excuse me?
What are you going to do about fire prevention? You had a fire there.
It'll be a fully sprinkled building.
It wasn't before?
Yeah, it was before. I don't know what the nature of why the sprinkler system issue, but it will be, and that's currently under design. But to meet the code, town code, and the building code. Okay. I'm not responsible for that design, so I'm not sure exactly how the fire protection engineer is going to address that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Juan?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If it's all right, Matt, would you be able to just pull up the aerial on this? And my question is, how close is this site to residential properties?
I believe the residential properties are basically on Perry Street, so that would be about 500 feet. But because this facility, unfortunately, is at the border of the town's transfer station zone, which is Otis Street, but it is within the transfer station zone.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Any other questions? I want to go back to the hours of operation. Council, perhaps you can assist me with this. I noticed that it says there shall be no truck deliveries or entry into the site for the purposes of truck deliveries between the hours of 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. Monday through Friday, or between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Is that what the gentleman is referring to?
10 p.m. and 8 a.m.
That is what is indicated in the CMA.
Right, and
Okay.
and you know,
Number 17 is.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is, number 17. All right, so who grants that relief? Is it the special exception? Is that
That's some relief that if it's worked out with planning and they make a recommendation to us, we can either retain that or amend it.
Okay, so that's my question. Matt, is that your understanding of how that special exception, given the nature of their business, that they've gotten before?
Correct.
Okay. So that's not something that would go to the zoning board?
Correct, Mr. Chairman. We advise applicants to make any requests for amendments to covenants to the board for their consideration, and we can discuss with planning further in work session.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's get back to that for a second. So the prior, just so I'm clear and it's clear in the record. So the prior operation had that exception that you're requesting
Yes,
to be
Mr.
part of the
Chairman.
covenants and restrictions that we would approve.
correct.
Okay. All right, fine. Thank you very much. Any other questions regarding that? Let's go back to one of the issues that came up, as it's outlined here, regarding on-site parking and the parking not needing relief from the parking requirements. Am I reading that properly?
Yeah, yes, there is
That the planning board would have in the event that don't have sufficient
if there was an
parking.
issue, the memorandum, is my understanding, Mr. Chairman, is that if there was an issue
Right.
with parking, that if it became problematic to the community, the board could seek other relief, i.e., parking off-site. To my knowledge of the operations in this facility is operated in this configuration since 2009.
Right.
There has not been a significant issue with parking
Well,
at this.
have there been any issues with?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. All right, you're starting to sound like you're testifying before Congress.
Yeah.
Counsel,
But I'll
do you
say
have
sometimes they don't tell me everything, too.
Okay, well, I only want you to, as you know,
Yeah.
speak to the truth and what you know, and don't make claims that you can't validate. All right, so there would be an opportunity to appeal that back here.
Right.
Okay, but it's not, to your knowledge, that there has been a significant problem regarding parking. Is there sufficient parking on the overall, on all of the Winters, Winters Brothers site?
There
for
should be, because
appropriate parking for the people that work there?
they have a site where they could move overflow to at 128 Gleam Street in the area,
I know.
which is not being, which, as far as I'm aware, was approved to be a container storage facility several years ago by this board, and to my knowledge, they're not using it at all.
Okay.
Was-
Frank?
How many employees
uh,
on site?
Eight employees
8 employees on site.
on site.
Thank you.
All right, are there any other questions? No? All right, thank you.
You're
Very
welcome.
much. Is there anyone from the public that's here that would like to address the board regarding this application? I know this is an informational hearing, but if there's anybody here, we're just, I'd be happy to hear from them. But it is an informational hearing. All right, so with that, I will request a motion to close the informational hearing. Let's see, motion by Frank,
Close.
second by Juan.
Second.
All in favor? This informational hearing is closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. Okay, so that concludes our hearings as well as the informational hearing. So we